Welcome back to the Simulation Basketball Association. It is a very special edition today. Not only is it Christmas Eve, but it is also the OT1 finals, guys. Hold on. Let me get a mic check in the building before we get this thing going. OT1 finals in full effect. Ariel Severio, y'all seen him, the MVP of the overseas tour, walking off the bus, getting ready for this game. We got the announcers, Ali LaForce. She's ready, she's tuned in. Yes, sir. Are you guys ready? OT1 finals in the building. We saw the MVP already. Now these teams are getting ready to go, and this is gonna be a goodie. We've been waiting a long time for this. We've been through the whole overseas season. We've been through a whole college season, a whole high school season, and now it all comes down to this. This is game one of a series, guys. You know that these are pros, so they are definitely a part of their playoffs. You know, goes a little bit different. New sliders for the year on these guys as well. And we about to get ready to go. Both teams ready to go. Let me get a hashtag Noti Gang in the chat. Hashtag OT1 in the chat if you with me. Who's ready to get this thing going? And the tip-off goes to CB Canarius. These guys had an outstanding season, a lot of defense. Number one defensive team, and there goes the MVP, Ariel Severio. What do you got? Ariel, a couple of pump fakes. He wants to get it to Webster. Webster now, what do you got? They usually run their offense through those two guys right there, Severio and Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue off the mark with that one. And now JJ with the rock. The shooter out of the Philippines. JJ, tries to throw it into Ash. Ash, a couple of pump fakes. Gets it out to Madsen. Good ball movement. JJ thinking about it, but he got Ariel on him. Throws up that layup. And JJ with the aggressive move. Jason Johnson, dynamite. With the tough layup over the MVP. Yes, sir. Ariel Severio skimming through that lane with a slam coming right back. He says it's not going to be that easy, young boy. We coming right back at you. Love the energy. It looks like JJ won it back. No, he gets it to Eddie B. Eddie B, the franchise. You know how Eddie B rock. Eddie B trying to skip through, but Jaden Blue with the terrific defense. However, Eddie is a seasoned vet. You might be too small and no good. Good defense by Jaden Blue, the youngin' on that one. The youngin' had a very terrific season. Can't wait to see where this young boy goes. Shout out to J.O. in the building. Shout out to Zico in the building. William Beach, Pharaoh Reigns. The whole SBA community is popping out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Jaden Blue, skip through, mid-range. Ew. No good. Oh, but a turnover. Chambers with the follow, and it is good, and that's why CBC is so dangerous, guys. CBC, just a terrific defensive team all year long, and they're showing you right now why they were the number one defensive team, had the defensive player of the year and MVP. Good pass out. Ash thought about it. That's not really his range. Ash skipped through. Nice move off the mark, and a rebound going the other way. CB Canarius, great defense on that possession. And then you know that CBC got them versatile big men, them versatile forwards. Look at the alley to one of the versatile forwards right there. Beautiful pass from Ariel Severio to Chambers for the slam. Yes, sir. The overseas tour is in full effect. And this is why everybody was so excited about overseas. Beautiful pass, play called to perfection. Eddie B, the franchise, with two more. And that play was just outstanding right there. Beautiful play right there. And we got some back and forth action. CBC with the lead. Let's see. Mr. Blue, what can you do? That one is going to go to Severio. Severio back to Blue. They trying to get that three ball flowing. And cha-ching! Jaden Blue has been doing that all season long. I'm telling you. This youngin right here is nothing to mess with. And now, although the SBA Select is home, they are not leading the game right now. However, JJ comes back. That is a long two, though. Ref's going to say that his foot was on the line. And I got to agree with him on that one. OJ Alberger, Air Jamaica. Here we go. Air Jamaica with the rock. Nice mid-range shot. That one is off the mark. And Ash Erickson with the beautiful rebound. Ash just one of those hustle guys. We did see him open up that offensive game, though. JJ too open. And Ariel, he is going to make you pay. If the Cookie Monster does not play tougher defense on JJ, JJ can make you pay from deep, guys. These guys are going at it. Shout out to Yangtze in the building. Shout out to Eli in the building. Ayo, Gista in the building. Yes, sir. Patrick Mensah also in the building. Jaden Blue 1 for 4 on the night, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. But we know that this youngster could get it going in a hurry. I've been waiting to see him. Duke split, turnaround, too easy. OJ just too small for Duke in the post. And let's see if the select wants to take advantage of that more often. They're going to have to put a bigger guy on Duke, man. We know that Duke is such a problem. And if you keep OJ on him, I don't know. Hashtag roll another one in the chat. Duke Spliff with his first basket of the night. Duke Spliff was the conference player of the year for his conference. We know how Duke gets down, man. Duke just such a hard guy to deal with. The street ball legend Duke Spliff, man, one of the oldest guys in the league, but still snapping. That 3-ball off the mark by the Juice Man. You can't leave him open either, because trust me, the Juice Man will make you pay if you think it's sweet. Oh, God, JJ trying to dance, but the Cookie Monster right there, the Cookie Monster not letting, oh, yeah, now they're sending a double. They knew better. Ash skipping through the lane, and Duke to Ash for the slam, and you got to go double up Duke in the post. But if you leave Ash open right there, the Norway Nightmare will give you nightmares all day long. Nice move from Ariel. Ariel, I thought he was going to pass out of that. Great defense. They sent 2 as he was going on his move. He still elected to go up with it, and that one not going to go. JJ trying to get some room. Nothing doing there, though, for JJ. JJ skips through, and JJ with a basket over Jaden Blue. A little bit of a switch right there, and JJ stayed aggressive. Check out the replay on the Mobile One Drive. Shout out to Mobile One for that little replay right there. And now the Select are feeling themselves. 5 minutes left in its first quarter. You know, these games are a lot longer than the college and high school games. Nice move right there from Cookie. Cookie going to the hole strong, but just forcing things a bit right now. And the Select are packing the paint. They got the memo. They said these guys like to drive to the hole, so we're going to pack the paint. Now the franchise with it. 9 seconds left on the clock. Got Duke in the post. The Cookie Monster on him. They're going to have to send 2. Too late, though. And Duke Split just letting them have it from that 3 spot in the post. And that's why he can cause such a mismatch, because he plays that 3. But ain't too many guys stronger than Mr. Spliff in that post right there. Duke Spliff with a basket, and now CBC wants the timeout. They're going to have to try to stop this run by all means. SBA Select, when they get going, it is very hard to take these guys out of their game. SBA community, who do y'all got? Let me know. Drop a prediction in the chat. Who do you guys got? Juice Man with the rock. Tyrone Webster now. Webster to Ellis. Here's some of these just super good forwards that these guys got. Juice. What a tough midi right there. That one no good. Ew. The franchise on the break. Tries to go up. Beautiful pass though. Ash, go up. What are you doing? Oh, Ash had a guy on the ground, and Ash just didn't go up with it. Now the franchise, beautiful move. Skip Day, corner 3, trying to extend the range. No, Ash has to go up with that one. Had a man on the ground. Could have just slammed it home, kicked it out. Good defense by Skip Day, and now the second unit turned it on for the SBA Select. Well, some guys in from the second unit. The franchise now with it, trying to get it down to Skip. Skip trying to work on Tyrone, but Mr. Webster sends it back. Tyrone Webster is no slouch in the paint, guys. Definitely know that he's going to that combine. Keep an eye on him. Oh, God, Jaden Blue, nasty move. Jaden Blue just hitting the franchise with a nasty pullback, and that is a bucket. What a move right there from Jaden Blue. But now it looks like the franchise trying to come back with a 3 of his own, and it is good. The franchise, Eddie B, knocking it down 20-11 in favor of the SBA Select. CBC still down 9, and we know that they're a defensive team. Their defense creates a lot of offense for them. And let's see if they can get that going. The Cookie Monster wants a 3 of his own and hits it to make this a 6-point game. He is not a primary 3-point shooter, but he has worked on that shot a lot. And now showing you that the hard work pays off. Skip Day. Uh-oh, they want to go back to the post. Duke Spliff just with that mismatch double team. Corner 3. JJ. Swiss cheese. Nothing but net. They're forcing the defense to move. Getting a shot they want. That closeout too late. And Dynamite. Throw the Dynamite emojis in the chat. JJ is not going to miss that shot. But Mr. Blue trying to come back. 3-point off the mark. Down 9 right now. Gets it to Eddie B. Eddie B. Uh-oh. Trying to move. Step back. Get that guy a map. Out of bounds on that one. Eddie B out of bounds. Just lost track of where he was on the floor. And this one is going the other way. Going the other way, guys. Battle. We got both teams making substitutions. Battle trying to get it to Isley. Isley 3 ball. Back of the rim. Ill. Woods now with it. Sheldon Woods pushing up the floor. Both teams second units. Let's see how these second units could fare. Can CBC second unit give them a spark, or can the select second unit take it up? Basturk to Gabe Basturk up against Tom Ellis Jr. Now Blackman. Art Blackman wants the tough 3. And Art Blackman right over the smaller Battle. Both of them pretty, both of them not the biggest guys, but we know Art Battle can be a problem off that bench. Battle now trying to skip through. Skip Day right there, Battle. What are you doing? Little guy trying to screw in the light bulb. Tom Ellis Jr. tough midi off of the loose ball, and that's not going to work. Fox now. Fox, another guy to keep an eye on. This kid Fox. The future of the SBA select, if he stays, but Art Blackman skipping through that lane. Art Blackman looking good in this one. Looking like the spark that the SBA select needed off the bench. 5 quick points. And they're rotating pretty good on defense. Got to watch Isley, though. This guy's crafty. Isley gets it to Tate. Tate to Webster. Tyrone Webster to Isley again. Uh-oh. Look like they're going to have to put up a 4th shot. Isley misses. Oh, but good defense. However, Fox corrals the rebound. Fox pushing it now. Fox trying to put a move on Isley. Fox step back. Gets it to Art Blackman. Art Blackman using his speed. Skip through that. No good, but he's headed to the line for 2. And I love the spark that Art Blackman is coming into this game with. Just high energy. Catching his guy off guard as soon as he catch the ball. Applying pressure to that defense. And I like the game plan of the SBA select in this one, man. So far, they've been making it very hard on CBC. CBC just looking outmatched offensively. We know that CBC had a tendency of going on scoring droughts. Art Blackman not counting his pennies though. Ew. Gotta knock down the free ones, my guy. We know how important pennies are here in the SBA. But Art Blackman off the mark with that one. But I like the spark that he's given, man. We know that CBC goes into scoring funks. Their defense is really the main part of their game, and that is how they went on this amazing playoff run. If you haven't already, go check out, man, these playoffs. These overseas playoffs has been a doozy. CBC going on an amazing run. They were not too highly seeded, but couldn't be stopped in a playoff. Isley off the mark for 3. And there goes the issues right there. They got to find some scoring consistency. Most of the games that they lost during the season was due to going on them scoring droughts. They're more of a defensive team. Almost reminiscent of that Kim Ball team in a high school series. Art Blackman, another 3. That one off the mark, but Skip Day with the putback. And boy, is Skip Day going to go to the pros. A heave. Hits off the backboard, no good. But is Skip Day headed to the pros? And a lot of these guys, now that we back here during the overseas tour, interesting to see if these guys are going overseas or if they're going to stay. Because there's so much talent overseas, guys. If you didn't watch the overseas series, be sure to check it out, man. A lot of the new guys, I know you probably haven't watched it, but these guys had a super exciting season. A ton of talent, man, here in the SBA. And if you don't know, now you know. Definitely go tune into that. The SBA Finals Game 1. Full effect. SBA community, drop those 2s in the chat. 2s in the chat. Duke on the inbound to JJ. JJ, what do you got? JJ pull it back. Gets it to Ash. Ash tries to force a pass, but the Cookie Monster says cookies. That's what I do. Cookie Monster now on the break. Can he get something going? Has to slow it down. And whenever they can't get a good shot, that's easy money. No good. Oh my God. Uncharacteristic miss right there from the Juice Man, but the momentum is just not on the side of CBC right now. JJ trying to skip through. Oh my God. JJ putting a Cookie Monster on a poster. Oh my God, Jason Johnson with the emphatic slam on that one. Whoa. JJ going right at the MVP. The MVP trying to come back, and he is fouled. Eddie B gonna be called for the foul, and this is where the Cookie Monster made a living this season. 2 free throws on the way. First one up, and it is good. 15-33. So a pretty big lead here for SBA Select. However, still more than enough time left in this game. And if we know anything about CBC, if they lock in on defense, things can change in a hurry. However, the SBA Select are ringing. These guys got the crowd behind them. They're home. They were almost, I believe they were the first seed in their conference, but second overall in the league behind Milano. And the Auntie Slayer, Duke Spliff, headed to the line for 2. First one up, and it is good. 34-16 as Duke knocks down the first free throw. Second one on the way. Mr. Spliff, what do you got? It's good. So almost a 20-point lead for the SBA Select as the starters are making their way back in the game. And boy, oh, good defense right there from Lance Madison. However, Webster corrals it. Webster trying to get somebody open. He gets it to the Juice Man. The Juice Man good. No, the Juice Man struggling a bit. The Juice Man not looking good from 3 right now, even though we know that's his bread and butter. This kid gets hot, you're in trouble, and there goes the defense, forcing Eddie B out of bounds again. Eddie Bowles, ill. Eddie's second turnover with his foot on the line. He's upset. He thinks that he's being pushed, but still got to be aware of where you're going on the floor, Eddie. Juice Man with the rock. Juice trying to rip it through. Gets it to Severio. Severio wants to screen. Severio trying to put a move on. Severio, midi, no good. Lance Madison gets the rebound. JJ with the rock. JJ trying to skip through. JJ pulling it back. JJ has been finding some success against Ariel. And let's see if he can keep it up. Yes, skips right through. And that one is good. Jason Johnson, 7 of 7 with 16 points. And he is the main catalyst for why the SBA Select is winning this game. Jason Johnson out of the Philippines, putting on for his country here in this overseas tour. The Cookie Monster right back. And that is a tough shot. Golly, only 7 of 25 from the field right now. Select 15 of 20. But Jason Johnson right now, and the Cookie Monster kind of going at it. Eddie B trying to skip through. Great defense by CBC. CBC trying to wake up now. Jaden Blue pushing it up. What do you got? Jaden Blue to Juice Man. Juice Man trying to force it. And Juice Man not having a game that he would like in this one. JJ with it. JJ gets it to Eddie B in the corner. Eddie hesitated. I don't know if Eddie should have hesitated on that one, but he skipped through, and oh my God, the franchise Eddie B. That is why he is the franchise right there. We've seen that from him time and time again. Big time slam right there from Eddie B. Jaden Blue trying to skip through, and just tough defense. Lance Madison just camping in that paint. He knows that CBC can't get that shot going. They're going to have to do something different. The Auntie Slayer with the miss. Lance Madison gets it off the rebound from Ash, but he's blocked. And now CBC trying to get something going. They're playing pretty good defense, getting stops. It's just that they cannot score unless it's in the hands of Ariel. Ariel getting denied on that one. Jaden Blue now with it. Blue, what do you got? 3 seconds left. Juice Man, they need that, and good. Juice Man finally getting a 3 to go, and you cannot allow OJ, the juice man, to get hot, because boy, oh boy, would you be in trouble. Jason Johnson skipped through. Nice floater right there. Got the look he wanted. JJ is getting the looks he wanted, but that one off the mark. And that is his first missed free throw. Them field goal. Wow, what a good defensive possession right there from Madison. Madison with the stop and the dunk with a terrific block. JJ trying to work on the Cookie Monster, and now the Cookie Monster starting to slow that down. Cookie Monster looking more like himself on defense now, slowing JJ down, not letting him have his way. And now Ariel, he wants to dance with Eddie B. These guys are good friends off the court, but he got to take him to school. Good defense right there from Eddie B. Ariel getting the shot he wanted, but just to no avail on that one. Jason Johnson, what do you got? Wants to get it to Duke. Duke working on the juice man. 5 seconds left. They want to get it to Eddie B. Eddie B. Oh, he has a Cookie Monster on him. Gotta watch him. Eddie B, deep three, step back. No good. Ew. Lance Madison with the offensive rebound, and that is too easy. Tyrone Webster, you have to box out Lance Madison lurking around the rim. Timeout. CBC, they are down 20, and coach is trying to get something going to close this gap before the end of the first half. Coming into this season, man, SBA Select was definitely the far better team, but CBC was just a testament to hard work. They're trying to get it to the juice man, but the defense all over. Good hustle by Jaden Blue. However, it may lead to a fast break. Eddie B on the break. Oh, beautiful pass. But JJ might have to force it. JJ gets a good look off the pump fake. And this kid, Jason Johnson, out of the Philippines, is unconscious right now. Juice Man with it. Juice Man gets some room for the three, and Juice Man knocking down his second three. Juice Man is feeling himself a little bit now. He is starting to feel himself, guys. Guys in the chat saying this is going to be a sweep for the Select. A lot of people felt that way coming in, seeing that CBC was just, you know, not as good as the Select during the season. However, CBC has shown flashes in these playoffs, dominant flashes at that. But you never know. Let's see what's going on here. Jaden Blue, they're starting to warm up from the three-point line, and that is their third basket off of 3 straight threes. 2 from OJ, 1 from Mr. Blue. And now the Selects coach wants a timeout, talk things over. You know, I'm the GM of the SBA Select. We're looking for the top talent year in, year out. We do have an overseas draft now because I just didn't think it would be fair, man. You know, I really recruit. I get next to the best prospects. Some of, you know, the other coaches wasn't working as hard, man. So now I had to throw in that draft just to make things even. Although we wasn't even a top team this year. Nice move from D'Angelo Fox on that one. Beautiful move from D'Angelo Fox, skipping through, battle with it. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this draft works out. Beautiful pass right there out of the shot. Ariel wants a three. Can he knock it down? No good. And now they're going to cool off from the three-point line. Sheldon Woods with the rock. With that overseas draft, it's going to be fun. Art Blackman trying to put a move on. Got a bigger guy on him. Art still going to force it. That's a block. Tyrone Webster on the break now. Good ball movement. Tom Ellis Jr. Oh, 3 in transition. Ew. That one off the mark. Don't like that. Blackman with the rock. Blackman and D'Angelo Fox. Tray ball. Good. D'Angelo Fox. I think he's going to be the future of the SBA Select, man. If this guy elects to stay, trust me, y'all, we're trying to turn this kid into a household name here in New York City for the SBA Select, man. Shout out to Madison Square Garden for letting us do our thing here. You know, we've been running the funds up. The SBA has been growing, so I got a lot more money to invest in the SBA Select. And if we draft you guys, man, for this overseas series, you better come ready to play and ready to be active. We don't take no slouches here in the SBA Select, as you can see. And that kid right there, Fox, looking like he's going to be the future. Him and Art Blackman. Art trying to bust a move. Art to Gabe Sturk, but Sturk, nice move out the post. That guy's too little. Battle is way too small. And I was sharpshooter to Gabe Sturk, knocking that down. 52-27. The European with the beautiful move. Three-pointer off the mark. Fox, rebound. Fox ready to go. Fox in and out. Let's see, Fox, if you could keep it cooking. Him and Art Blackman trying to get it going for this second unit. Art just forcing some things up. I did like the aggressiveness early. However, now it's starting to get a little bit out of hand. Tate with the rock. Tate gets it to Tom Ellis. He missed the first three in transition, but that one, Swiss cheese, nothing but net, cuts the lead down to 22. So we got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't want to let things get ahead of ourselves too much. Art Blackman got some room, but good defense. However, Art Blackman gets that one to go. CBC only 29% from the field, 11 for 38, and the select was 64%. We are unconscious right now, but beautiful pass from Battle to Tyrone Webster. And we can't afford to ease up and get complacent. We know that CBC is the type of team that can lock in at any moment. Sheldon Woods, that should be good. No good, though. Sheldon Woods, another veteran guy, maybe headed to the pros, and that kid is a problem. He definitely got buried by all the talent we have here. That at the next level, don't be surprised if Sheldon Woods winds up, you know, being a household name for a team. Corner stripe, 2 seconds. Aerial, three-pointer at the buzzer. No good. Ariel trying to get some shot clock cheese going, to no avail though. Art Blackman trying to work around the corner. Art gets it out to Fox. That's a good look. Fox, no good though. And that's the shots that we got to work on. We got to get Fox hitting those shots consistently. Battle, beautiful move. Oh my God. OMG. Let me get a hashtag OMG in the chat. That move was just fire right there for Battle. And just so much talent overseas. I forgot, man. A lot of these guys are just tremendously talented, and you gotta love it. That was a beautiful move, man. Oh God, Fox getting cookie by the Cookie Monster. He's gonna heave it up in an air ball, but we're going to the half with a 20-point lead. Severio trying to lock in. Got to get something going for his team, man. That move was definitely tough, though. That move was definitely tough. CJ Prince in the building. He is a new guy here. Just applied today. Shout out to CJ. Welcome to the SBA community. Give my guy CJ a warm welcome to hashtag our league, man. You're going to love it here. We are the fastest growing simulation league there is, the #1 simulation basketball league out there. Truly can't get an experience like this, and those brackets are correct. You could go back and watch these games, man. Those games were terrific. Started off with a 2-game best of 2 series, then we get a best of 3, then we finish off with a good old 7-game series. Well, I think we start off best of 3, best of 5, and then best of 7. Yeah, that's what it was. 18 points for Jason Johnson, 9 points, 3 assists for the Cookie Monster. And SBA community, you know how we rock. Drop those threes in the chat. Threes in the chat. Kennard Roden in the building. Roden got Conference Player of the Year for his conference. He is a small forward for Milano, who was the #1 team in the overseas series. However, they lost in the first round of the playoffs, man. Like, that was crazy. That's where you just never know what's going to happen in the SBA. And Jason Johnson out of the Philippines had 18 in the first half and begins the second half with a 3 right there. This kid, Jason Johnson, just electric, but a beautiful pass on the pick and roll. That's how you want to come back on that one if you're CBC. Beautiful pass by Jaden Blue. This young kid, Jaden Blue, is just such a problem. Love the kid's game. JJ misses the shot. However, Ash with the offensive rebound. And see, Devin Chambers is really good, but Ash, the Norway Nightmare, is just too strong down low. And I think that's been a problem for CBC. Just not enough size with those forwards, especially when going against Ash and Madison. But Tyrone Webster pulling that move out his bag. And Tyrone Webster is another one of those guys. A lot of talented guards on CBC, so they kind of ran more of a guard-heavy offense. But Tyrone Webster is a problem. Nice move. Oh, my God. This kid, JJ, is just breaking the Cookie Monster down. And this, I'm not going to lie, this is the most I've seen somebody get off on Ariel. Ariel, though, coming right back at JJ. Ariel I mean, Ariel can't seem to guard JJ right now, but JJ definitely can't guard Ariel. And that's where, you know, it's evening out. But check out how JJ is just breaking him down. However, he gets it to Eddie. Eddie skipped through. That's too easy. That is too easy. The veteran Eddie B, just way too much for Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue, a young guy, only, I believe, 19 years old. And then Eddie, the franchise, about 26, a seasoned vet. And every time they come down, Ariel is just giving it right back to him, and this is what happened to CBC most of the year. Ariel had to carry them, but when you're going against super teams, man, with so much talent, it is only but so much he could do. He's your best defensive and offensive player, but he cannot do it all off the pick and roll. Lance Madison just too good, and Lance Madison is a problem. The SBA is just stacked from head to toe, guys. I'm gonna let y'all know, and we're gonna keep that going. Oh my God, Ariel! What a move. Doesn't finish. But golly, Ariel just drawing so much separation on that one. However, he's only 5 for 14. Got to get something going, and Ariel wouldn't help, leaving JJ open again. JJ not making him pay, though, on that one. And Ariel's trying to do it all. He's trying to guard everybody's man, and that's the problem. He has to be Superman for this team to be successful. Jaden Blue trying to put up a tough lay-in, but no good. However, Eddie B is going to be called for the foul. And Jaden Blue headed to the line for 2. Mr. Blue, can you count your petties? First free throw for Mr. Blue. Good. 43-65. Jaden Blue shaking the guys up. After he counting his pennies, man. Third quarter. These guys got to start getting something going here, because if you go into the fourth quarter with this much room, you're not being an SBA select, man. Too much talent on this team. Some of the best players in the overseas tour here on this select team. Some of the most active guys during the overseas season here on the SBA select. So a lot of these guys grinded and got their guys right, especially, you know, Duke Spliff, Ash, Eddie B, JJ 3-pointer on the way, Swiss cheese, and they're setting those double screens for JJ, and he's just going cuckoo. JJ headed to the SBA draft from what we heard, so we won't be getting him to return, although this kid is young stud. Can't wait to see what he's going to do at the SBA level against some of the best. And Jaden Blue right back. Just these two young guys are the future of the SBA pros, man. If these guys are electing to go to the pros based on what they did here in this overseas, these two young guys are going to be a problem. And I just love the back and forth. Oh my God, Eddie B! Can I get a hashtag OMG in the chat? Matter of fact, drop your bowls emojis in the chat. Did you see that move? Juice Man trying to come back, draws the foul. That is Eddie's third. But Eddie B, whoa. What a move. What did I just see? I mean, good move by Juice to come back and draw the foul. But Eddie B with that move, like, do you see what we have here at the professional level, guys? Do you see the game on these guys? Do you see why we need you guys to develop and get right? Because when you do get the overall, the proper overall, oh my God. Oh, what did I just see? Eddie B with the skip through behind us. And dunk. Oh God, Eddie B. Juice Man with the free throw, good. But I'm sorry, guys. That move was just crazy right there. That move was crazy. And Eddie B is in the building. Eddie B has just checked in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. After that amazing move, Eddie, you got to go watch this replay, man. Eddie, you've been going cool for Cocoa Puffs. Good pass. Good finish by the Auntie Slayer. Hashtag roll another one. Duke Spliff with the score. And there goes Ariel coming right back. Ariel just a constant professional, man. 15 points on 15 shots. That's it. Especially when JJ is just going ham. But you got to understand the select is a well-oiled machine. Eddie B trying to skip through, but Tyrone saying, no, slow it down, Eddie. Slow it down. And Lance Madison just throwing that dunk right there. That is a beautiful stop right there. Tom Ellis Jr. thought he had a for sure dunk, and Lance Madison just not scared at all, going right up with him and rejecting that slam. Let's see what play we cook up off the inbound. Tried to get it to Ash and gets it to him off the tip for the slam. Ash cocking a gun back after that one. Whoa. Ariel Severio with the rock. Let's see what the Cookie Monster has. He wants that midi. He wants that midi off the screen. I know that's his bread and butter right there. No good that time, though. Mr. Erickson, what do you got? Erickson to Eddie B. Eddie B to JJ. Oh, that's a mismatch. Ash, put him in the blender. Put him in the blender, Ash. No good. Great defense by the Defensive Player of the Year / MVP, Ariel Severio. Let's see what the MVP has in store for us. The MVP gets it to Jaden Blue. Jaden Deep Blue C. Jaden Blue to... Oh, my God. That was beautiful right there. And now they're trying to get right back in this one off that 3 by the Juice, man. Let me get a juice in the chat. Drop them juice boxes in the chat and add 3 to the score for OJ the Juice Man, aka Air Jamaica. We got a lot of international players in this overseas tour, but these guys are still users, guys. So they're international players, but they are still users. Don't get it twisted. Duke Spliff with the rock. Duke, that is too easy right there. Jaden Blue looked like a deer in the headlights seeing Duke Spliff crashing down full speed in the lane. Eddie B. Also, guys, give a big congratulations to my guy Eddie B in the chat. Eddie had a kid, so that's probably why you guys didn't see him in the chats for a while. Eddie definitely just had a baby, so we want to send a lot of love and congratulations his way. Shout out to my guy Roland Woods, aka Eddie B, man. We wishing you all the best, man, and appreciate you for still rocking with us. Well, we definitely want to send a lot of love your way. Know what it's like being a dad. Duke Spliff's second free one on the way, 76-53. Can't wait to see what Eddie B does in the pros as well. That's going to be super fun to watch. I just know he's going to be one of those top guys. His name is the franchise for a reason. And what franchise wouldn't want to start their franchise with Eddie B? 3-pointer on the way from Ariel to MVP. Off the mark, Ash pushing it up. And Ariel Severio 0 for 2 in the second half. 1 for 4 in the first from the 3-point line. JJ wants to get it to Duke. They got to send a double. Duke is just too strong. Eddie B wants the 3. Back of the rim, no good. Eddie not getting that one to go. Ariel now. Ariel gets it to Juice. Juice steps out of bounds. And guys got to watch that line. Know that they feel like the contact is forcing them out, but these pro refs, man, let them play. These pro refs like, nah, you gotta be more aware. Ain't no forcing it baseline. You step out, you're out. Female referee over there not playing. Well, woman referee, pardon me. And that one is going to be called a reach-in right there by Tom Ellis Jr. And right now, it's just looking like a really comfortable lead for the SBA Select. I told you, we want the top of the top, cream of the crop. So although we have a draft, we're still looking for the top guys out there, academy guys. So if you're an academy guy who's electing to go overseas, and if you think you want to get selected by the SBA Select, just know you got to come ready. You got to be active, ready to build your player up. We don't want no slouches here in the SBA Select. Skip Day, free throw on the way. Swiss cheese, nada but net. Skip Day, a generic, but a very good high energy guy. Not too much of a scorer, but definitely a defensive anchor. Shout out to Calvin Johnson Jr. in the building. Calvin Johnson Jr. checking in. Shout out to William Beach, aka Chris Beach. Oh, God, nice move right there from Severio, but no good. And look how many defenders are in that paint when the Cookie Monster is driving. It looks like we know the game plan. I ain't going to lie. I put the center double every time he go to the paint. So we're trying to make it very hard on Ariel Severio. I hit up the coach. I said, Coach, every time Ariel Severio's in the paint, I better see a double or we making some changes. Tom Ellis with a beautiful move, though. And in this third quarter, CBC has been getting better as the game goes on. I don't know if y'all peep, but check out those field goal percentages as this game has went on. CBC definitely starting to get it going, but that's what we need, man. Our bread and butter. Duke Spliff, Conference Player of the Year. Getting it done. 10 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And this one, and as I said it, he misses. Wow. Might have jinxed him. Shout out to DJ Cannon in the building. DJ Cannon popping out. I think DJ Cannon elected to go to academy, so he's going to try to develop in the academy. After thinking things over, we definitely was trying to get him to get in that draft, although things weren't promised. To be honest, it might have been smart for him to go to the academy, because with the overseas draft, he may have been drafted by the worst team in FC Bayern. Duke with the rock. Mr. Spliff, what do you got? Triple threat trying to work. They put a bigger defender on Duke, though. They put Tom Ellis on Duke. And Duke Spliff gonna draw another foul. It's just so hard to guard Duke Spliff, man. Hard to guard a guy like him without fouling. And Tom Ellis Jr. is ready to let the refs have it. Look at Tom Ellis Jr. The team trying to calm him down. But he is not happy. He's like, how many fouls are you gonna give this guy, Duke? How many fouls? But you know, you in Madison Square Garden, in New York City, home of the SBA Select. And right now, the Select is rolling. No pun intended. With Duke Spliff and Eddie Bowles on our team, we rolling. That's funny. That was funny. I gotta catch the bars every now and then, guys. Duke Spliff knocks down both free throws. 81-55 now. And right now, it's looking like we're gonna cruise into this fourth quarter. I'm not asleep, though, because I've seen these guys have been shooting a lot better with each quarter. But I'm liking the lead right now. That right there is just too easy, man. Ariel Severio off that midi. That is his bread and butter. And he's starting to just, I don't know. I don't like letting him get comfortable like that. I don't like letting him see shots go in. I sent the double to him out the paint. And now he's just picking us apart. Art Blackman, good job, headed to the line. And look, they are not liking it. They are not liking this. They like, yo, come on, what's going on? Did Mula pay the refs? These guys are getting every foul. They are not happy right now. And I can't say I blame them, man. Some of these fouls is iffy, but, you know, we got home court advantage. You know. Free throw off the mark from Art. Ew. I just got that good old Christmas Eve play too, guys. Art Blackman knocks that one down, going the other way, and I'm up here in my suite, man, just enjoying a good old meal, watching my team dominate right now. Can't fall asleep though. Can't fall asleep. Ariel to Tate for three, no good. Not a bad look, just can't get it to fall. Art Blackman with the rock. Come on, Fox, there we go. That is the shots that we want to see out of D'Angelo Fox. And we're trying to take this lead up to 30 before we head into the fourth. Yes, sir. Isley with the rock. Isley to Drew. Drew bobbling it. Drew tries to put up a tough layup, and that is good. Oh, my God. But that's why I say you got to watch them, because they're creeping up. Look at that 40%. Andre went from 28, 33, now 40%. That three off the mark. Tate trying to push it up. Tate, ew, I don't like that shot. Good defense. Great defense, Select. Tate forces that one up, no good. Bisturk trying to put a move on Tom. Tom Ellis just a lockdown, however. Bisturk gets to step through in front of him and knocks that one down. If you give Tagay Bisturk a good look at the basket and he followed through, it's over. Ariel wants the three. That was a nice move. I don't know about the movement, though. The movement might have been the reason for the miss. Oh, my God. You got to shoot that, Tagay. Bisturk has to shoot that. Fox trying to put a move on Isley. Now we're going to have to force up a bad one. Art Blackman from the corner. Tom Ellis, hand all in his face. No good. SBA community, drop those scores in the chat. SBA community, drop those scores in the chat. I turned up my mic so I can back up and speak, but let me know if I am peaking a little bit too much, guys. Got that good old food, that good old meal. I'm enjoying myself. Good Christmas Eve with my family here, guys. Wishing you and your family the best. But even on Christmas Eve, I'm like itching for some SBA action, man. I'm like, gotta get game one going, man. It's Christmas Eve. Let me get game one going. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass from Severio. And CBC looking like they're trying to start this fourth quarter with a sense of urgency. It's definitely needed if they have any chance of coming back in this one. Eddie B headed to the line. And right now, it is just not looking good. Fours in the chat. It is not looking good, man. It is not looking good, guys. All those fours in the chat. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us, man, on this Christmas Eve. The SBA a family, man, so we got to be able to come together, you know, enjoy these games, man. Enjoy these games together on Christmas Eve with our families. I know how it be, man, too. For us gamers, we be loving to sneak off, have our phone on while we eating real quick. And watching some good old simulation basketball here live in the Mulaverse. And I'm happy right now with my team. My team is playing really good. Happy with our game plan. Making sure we're doubling Ariel Severio on the drive. He's trying to dance on JJ now. We knew that this was coming. Mid-range shot, tough look. Good defense, JJ. Great defense. We got you on the drive. We gonna double on the drive, but as long as you keep him in front of you, we be alright. Don't force that shot though. I do not like that shot. Don't force that one. Jaden Blue to Chambers. Chambers 3-ball. And they gotta hit that. If they don't hit that, it's no chance of them beating us. Alley-oop. Beautiful pass in the Norway Nightmare with the slam. That's 8 points for him. Drop those fire emojis in the chat. We dropped the fire emojis for the Norway Nightmare because look at his hair. Super hot. Oh, God. Jaden Blue. Knocking down that three-pointer. Way to come back. Oh, God. And that's why we call him the Cookie Monster. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. And now Apex. CB Canarius. Where the turnovers lead to offense. Where their defense is just leading to easy offense. And once again, another steal. Uh-oh. This is why I said you can't sleep on this team. They've been creeping. Might have been playing a little possum. And now look at the MVP trying to skip through. And we might need a timeout, Coach. Coach, hold on. Hold on, Coach. Hold on. Don't play with me, Coach. You'll lose your job. Coach, I'll fire you game one if we lose this lead. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Come on. Eddie B with the rock. Eddie B trying to skip through. Eddie B trying to put a move on. Eddie B. Tough laying. There we go. Gotta show me something, man. Don't scare me like that, guy. Come on, letting these boys get a little comfortable. And CB Canarius calling the timeout after we get that bucket. But, Coach, talk to them. Talk to them, Coach. Because I don't know what's going on. We don't need no runs. We do not need no runs, guys. Hold on. Jason Johnson, player of the game so far. And boy, I truly appreciate JJ coming out with the energy that he came out with, man, because boy, oh boy, we need it. JJ also like the youngest guy on our team, if not. Juice man to Webster. Back to the Juice man. Wants a screen. He get a good look. He's taking it. 3-pointer on the way. No good. We'll take that. Off balance. It ain't been his best night so far. You definitely take that one. Eddie B trying to dance. Oh yeah, that's a baby. They're gonna have to double. Yup. That's good defense though. Eddie B. Oh god, Eddie B with the dance moves. No good, but Ash is super tough. The Uda, JJ, and drop those dynamites in the chat. JJ going unconscious right now. And just like that, about to up it back to 30 as we go into a run of our own. But Jaden, deep blue with the skip through slam. JJ, I mean, Jaden Blue going right at Eddie B right now. Of course, Eddie B with the comfortable lead, but Jaden Blue still going at the veteran guard. JJ trying to go at Jaden Blue, two of the youngsters. The franchise, tough midi. And the franchise to no avail on that one. Alberger. Oh, the Juice man stops on a dime. That's a beautiful stop and pop. But the Juice man not able to knock it down. The crazy part is Juice man probably got one of the highest 3-pointers in the overseas tour. However, just hasn't been able to get that shot going. Nice move by Eddie. Ooh, that would have been a beautiful Euro step. Eddie just pulling out the bag of tricks, and the Juice man forcing that. Ew. I don't know about that shot, Juice. Juice with them J.R. Smith tendencies, man. I don't know about that one. Nice move right there from Ash off the beautiful pass by the franchise. And we just a well-oiled machine, man. Well-oiled machine. This is going to be tough for anybody. And once again, the MVP, Ariel Savario, right back at us. 21 for him on the night. Ariel Savario, the best two-way player we've seen in the SBA period. However, he cannot get through them screens. JJ is killing through them screens. And JJ looking like Steph here in this game, man. The way he just working to get open off the ball. Nice pass right there from Mr. Blue. Tyrone Webster off the mark. They want a foul. They say, yo, where's the fouls on the other end? They are not happy about the way the refs are calling this game. You can see the frustration of CBC. Ash Erickson. Oh, that's too easy. The Juice man on Ash. Ash is going to have a field day. And CBC shooting 40%, so they balanced out a bit. But when the team is shooting 59% like we're shooting, it is too hard to stop. It is almost impossible to win. But a team shooting almost 60%. That turnover right there, good idea. But just even better defense in the paint. Stopping that alley-oop attempt. And JJ open again. Oh my God. JJ trying to set a SBA overseas scoring record tonight. Did any of y'all possibly see JJ winning the finals MVP? I don't think anybody would have predicted that, but after a first game like this, it's not far-fetched. Free throw off the mark as well. Shout out to my guy, Deshaun Nakano in the building. Free throw good. Nakano checking in. Forward out of IMG Academy. Had a really good season this year. I forgot where he said he was going. I'm not sure if he's going to Academy or overseas. Now, I can't wait to see what's next for Deshaun Nakano's career. This kid played tremendous for IMG. Came on a bit late, but definitely showed that that was his team the later the season went on. Free throw is up and it is good. 106 to 74. And with 3:31 left, it's going to take a miracle for CBC to beat us and Duke Spliff not count his pennies. We're missing that second free throw. Jaden Blue almost got a good look over some contact right there, but that one just going to get pinned off the glass by Lance Madison. Lance Madison not letting anything go, and you cannot leave. Ariel Severio is playing help defense. I get it. I get you want to help, but you cannot leave JJ open. And coach got to talk to him about that. I know he's trying to get them steals, trying to do it all, trying to just be there for his teammates and help, but you cannot do that when you're guarding JJ and JJ shooting it like this. I believe that going into this game, CBC thought that the young JJ was going to be the weak link, so they started letting Ariel do his thing, playing like a safety. However, JJ seen that, answered the call. They gonna slow JJ down with that one as Tyrone Webster just snatching that one out the air. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Nakano says he's going to the academy. That's going to be fun to watch. With all the new academies, owners, storylines, and the players, that is going to be super fun to watch. Signing date for the academy is going to be next week. I'm going to get these offers out to you guys throughout the week. I'm also going to finish up these overseas finals throughout the week. So make sure you guys are tuned in to the Discord, because there's going to be a lot going out this week. Offers, overseas finals wrap up, just a lot more of the team profiles. Check out the academy team profiles if you haven't already via our Discord. We will be dropping them to the public this week as well, so a lot coming, guys. A lot of work coming. A lot of work coming. Severio with the rock. Severio the juice man. OJ with the rock. That's a block. Duke with it. Duke surveying the floor. Erickson to Madsen. Madsen trying to put a move on. This is a mismatch in Madsen. Madsen's another guy that's low-key really good offensively, but due to all the talent on our team, we just didn't need to use him in that way. But going to that pro level, man, Madsen's going to be a problem, I'm telling you. A lot of good bigs here in the SBA. Juice man with the rock. Juice to Blue. Blue three-pointer lines it up and knocks it down. And I think the stars of CBC pretty much did their thing. It's just hard, man. When you got all this talent on the select, there's just a lot to deal with. Spliff trying to skip through. Ooh, Duke Spliff with a beautiful move right there, using his size. And Duke Spliff just so hard to guard. Just a seasoned professional man, street ball legend. But he's definitely showed in this 1 year overseas, man, that a street baller could get it done at the highest level of the pros thus far. Can't wait to see if that translates to the SBA. Juice man, Mitty gets it to go. Maybe that's all Juice man needed earlier, was just step in, get that shot going, because his 3 points just wasn't really doing it. But what a game. SBA Select killing CBC in game one. And hopefully they'll be able to recover, because if not, they are in trouble. Confetti coming down after game 1, but we still got a lot more work to do. JJ player of the game. Check out that beautiful move right there. Check out a couple of highlights from us. Eddie B had a fantastic game, but it was that kid right there, man. Unconscious from that three-point line tonight. Jason Johnson out of the Philippines putting on a show here in the overseas tour, and I know his home country of the Philippines are proud of him, seeing him get it done here in this overseas tour finals. So let's take it to the team stats, and OMG, JJ just unconscious tonight. 37 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 15 of 21 from the field, 7 of 8 from the three-point line. Didn't even shoot a free throw, but didn't need to in 31 minutes, 37 points. And like I said, the Cookie Monster was just doing too much, trying to help guys. And they thought that JJ would be the weak link offensively. But this kid almost hung a 40 ball on CBC in game 1. And if I told you coming into this game that JJ was going to be the leading candidate after game 1 for finals MVP, I don't think anybody would have believed me. However, he came and got it done. Eddie B still got a chance to punch his ticket as well. 19, 2, and 10 for Eddie Bowles. And Eddie Bowles worked on his playmaking. We know that he was more so a scorer, but changed his tendencies mid-season. He said, "Coach, I want to be able to get my guys going. I know I could score. I'm a seasoned veteran. I think if we want to make a true championship run, I'll have to be more of a playmaker." He said this in the chat, and this is why I love these guys. He adjusted his game to help everybody out, because we did take a couple of bad losses. And Eddie B, man, really getting it done, man. Duke Spliff, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 of 7. So just super efficient. And this is what you get out of Duke Spliff. He's a veteran, street ball legend. Doesn't got to play fast. He just take you to school, uses, whatever your weakness is to his advantage. And shout out to Duke Spliff getting it done. Ash Erickson just started off as a hustle guy, but showed you he worked on that offensive game during the offseason, during the season, out in Norway. We went to go get him. He was playing out in Norway. I had to go recruit him. And the Norway Nightmare just playing fantastic. A lot of international guys here. And these are still user guys. So these 4 guys right here are user players, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All user players at the top of their game. And then here goes some of our young good generics. Let me make sure I get these stats from my guy Olin. And then we're going to head over to the losing team, CB Canarias, who still had a very good game, guys. They definitely had a good game. Just wasn't, things just didn't go in their favor, guys. Like, we got a stacked team. They weren't too stacked, to be honest, to start the season, but they had a heck of a run, due to the leadership of the MVP, Ariel Severio. But I think maybe they're just outmatched right now. Like, I don't see them seeing that first game. I just don't see them competing with us. Maybe Severio makes a few adjustments. He is allowed to do that as the MVP and the most active guy there. They don't have a user head coach. Maybe he can make some adjustments, but I don't think he's going to be able to outsmart me with this roster. I don't know. Maybe. Let me not doubt him. But it's just going to be a tall task with all the talent that we have compared to, him trying to work with what they got. However, Jaden Blue, the youngin', so 2 of the youngins, 7 of 8 from the three-point line. These 2 kids were just knocking it down at a high rate. And they are the future of the SBA, man. Can't wait to see where they go. I think both of these guys are probably going to punch their ticket to the draft. Like, if you have this type of year overseas, I don't see why you would come back, especially being young guys like them. Get on the SBA franchise who definitely are going to try to mold and build some things around you or put you around some talented guys and test your luck there. We also got Ariel Severio, the MVP, and this is what makes him so dangerous. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. That's why we call him the Cookie Monster. Couldn't get that 3-ball going too much. He has been working on it, but 1 for 7 still has a lot of work to do. That mid-range and slashing is more of his bread and butter, but we were sending 2 at him. I'll put double team him as soon as he get in the paint. So as soon as he starts to drive, on the drive. So as soon as he starts to drive and get to that paint, we're sending 2. I'll deal with the repercussions of that, but I don't want him getting off too crazy. The Juice Man, not too good of a night. Decent night. 5-15, 3 of 10, 30% from the three-point line. Not bad, but definitely going to have to be a bit more consistent if you want to win against the SBA Select. Tyrone Webster, told you this guy's going to be a really good big at the next level. Defensive guy, can shoot it on the pick and pop every now and then. They are more of a guard-heavy offense, though, so I think sometimes he get overshadowed, but he does have a lot of talent. And then these, smaller forwards they've been really good and pivotal down the stretch for CB Canarius. However, we have bigger forwards in Ash Erickson and Skip Day that can come in and out, especially alongside Lance Madison. And I thought that gave them a lot of issues with those smaller, 3-and-D kind of like forwards that they have here in CBC. It works against certain teams, but you can't go in and shoot something. You got to be shooting good if you're going with those small lineups like that, with those, 3 to 4 forwards playing, starting at your forward slot. So it was definitely a good game, man, for both teams. Both teams showed flashes, but we were just way too much for them, if I'm being honest. And I thought that was what it was, coming into this. When I seen them go in there and run, it was like, okay, it is a bit alarming because they're really good defensively. But I just know, like, if we have to put them in a position to score with the best of us, that is going to be very hard for them to do. And like I said, if you come to the academy and we select you here in the SBA Select here in New York City, you better come ready, man, because we only take the top of the top, man. As you can see, we're trying to continue this tradition in the overseas tour and take things up. But, yeah, man, I'm about to get to the team stats. I just want to make sure I get these stats for Olin real quick. For the players, and then let me do this real quick for him, just in case I missed it. I don't think I did. I think I showed this already, but I just still want to be sure because we track our stats manually just in case 2K gets wacky sometimes on us. So bear with me for a second before we get into these team stats, guys. And yeah, the Cookie Monster is a problem, man. This guy get them steals. He and this defensive team of CBC, when they get in a bag, trust me, they're tough, but we just got a lot of talent, man. I don't know if anybody could really get with us in 7 games. That's tough to do. That's very tough to do. We shot it lights out, 60% from the field, 50% from the three-point line, 78% from the free throw line. They shot 42%, 34%, 75%. So they shot pretty much average numbers or decent numbers. And we shot it lights out. All the talent we got shooting it like that, like I said, it's definitely going to be hard for guys to keep up, man. And yeah, man, just a lot of talent in this overseas tour. And if you want to catch up with the overseas tour, we got that full playlist, man. I am working on some more full game highlights. We got week 2 coming for the college series. I've been had it, but just because we've been doing a lot of prospect stuff, I was trying to give YouTube algorithm a break because they was pushing us for a while, but then I think we started overloading the content on YouTube because they slowed down the recommendations and stuff like that based on just me watching the analytics. I think we were going too live, going live and posting the videos a little too frequent in that last week because it did help us. It boosted us a lot, but then I started noticing the next videos weren't being recommended. So I guess I just gotta find a flow with them as far as our full game highlights, dropping those, and then also dropping these lives. I gotta find a better balance with all that. So I'm learning the YouTube algorithm a little bit, man. They definitely been showing us love. We almost at 1K subscribers. And it's only been a year, so we're pushing, man. We definitely trying to make that push. And my goal is about 2,500 subscribers for by the end of next year. So yeah, man. Hopefully we get this thing rocking. We're gonna keep going up. I will be in the Discord for a while. So if you guys want to come check me, feel free. I will be there. Yeah, man. I will be there, but I am with the family, so I don't know if I'm being a VC, but I will be checking in the Discord, chopping it up with guys. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with us, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. It is your boy Kamish Mula, man. And this has been a goodie. Game 1 of overseas tours in the book. Game 1 of the overseas tour finals are in the books. And we got that W here in the SBA Select, 115-84. CB Canarius, just no match for us in this one, man. But appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Mulaverse is in full effect. We are growing and flowing. Kamish Mula out. Peace.